Hello student, welcome back with a new kind of video talking with late and how this is determined. As you know previous classes I also discussed in S1 also. So come to my next video named late and how talking with late and how. So it belongs to imperative sentences. Those sentences which start with late belong to imperative sentences. So let's learn together, you know. Yeah, let's learn together. So it starts with late here. And what does the word mean? Late. So here late mean let us learn together. Let's learn together. So when the sentences start with let us learn together, you know, come on together and learn something, you know. This is the meaning of the sentence. आओ मिलकर कुछ सीखे, आओ साथ मिलकर कुछ सीखे. Let me do it. अब मुझे करने दो. So when this sentence starts with late, you know, let me do it. So it takes permission from anyone to do something, you know, exactly. आओ मुझे करने दे. So let's solve the problem. Problem solve करें. Let's solve the problem. Now if we have to solve the problem, as earlier from the first sentence, let's learn together. As we have to learn something, you know, together. As I earlier discussed, let me do it. If anybody wants to do something, to take permission from anyone, so here let's solve the problem. So when you have to solve any problem, अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना है साथ मिलकर, तो उसे आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. You can solve it. Let's discuss on the topic. If you have to discuss on the particular topic which is upcoming, अगर आपको डिस्कस करना है तो आप डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. You can discuss it. So let's discuss on the topic. Let's consider the following question. Let's consider the following question. If we have to select, if we have to choose the following question, if we have to give up the solution required also, then you use let's consider the following question. If you solve mathematics question, the variable x here, the variable x here, and you have to find the value, the particular value of x, the unknown value of x in mathematics. So you use let the required number be x. Yeah, if you have to dance together, you say let's dance, let us dance. Here sentence let it go through. अब इसे जाने दो. Let it go through. So imperative sentences here. Bring a glass of water. In active voice you use एक गिलास पानी ला दो, एक गिलास जल ला दो. Then how can you convert in passive voice? So it starts with let in passive voice. Use let a glass of water be brought. Let a glass of water be brought. Give him a chance. उसे एक चांस दे. In active voice you use let a chance be given to him. In passive voice you use and it starts with let. Let me borrow his pen. Let's help the poor. So come on together and let's do the something for the poor, for the needy person, you know. Let's help the poor. आओ मिलकर गरीब लोगों को सहायता करें. Let's go home. आओ घर चलें. You say let's go home. I think you understand how to talk. You use late in English or speaking or writing. You use these kind of tricks, these kind of sentences in English. Now come to talking with another topic. Talking with how are you? First one, how are you? आप कैसे हो? How do you know? आप कैसे जानते हो? How did it happen? ये कैसे हुआ? How shall we do? हम लोग कैसे करेंगे? And I also discussed in S वाला classes, you know, B1, बिना S वाला, without S वाला या use this kind of sentences you use. No, happen, do, V1 here. I also discussed earlier. So, how old is your grandmother? आपकी दादी कितने वर्ष की है? How old is your grandmother? How is it possible? ये कैसे संभव है? How can I do? मैं कैसे कर सकता हूँ? How was the film? Film कैसा था? Movie कैसा था? You use generally this kind of sentences. Generally you find you chat with one another in English. So you use this kind of sentences to talk with one another. How long will you stay here? आप कितने समय तक यहाँ रुकोगे? How delicious is the food? You know, here. When you eat something and it tastes very delicious, so how can you say how delicious is the food? It's something tasty. It's a very delicious type of food, kind of food you eat. So you use how delicious is the food? कितने? So here how means kitna, you know. As you take above sentence, how long will you stay here? आप कितने समय तक यहाँ रुकोगे? So how means in Hindi kitna, you know. You use change So second sentence, how delicious is the food? भोजन कितना स्वादिष्ट है. Third one, how interesting is the question? ये प्रश्न कितना इंटरेस्टिंग है, कितना मजेदार है. So you solve any type of question and it comes very interesting, you know. So it's a very interesting question. So you use how interesting is the question. कितना मजेदार क्वेश्चन है, कितना इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है, प्रश्न है. How cruel is he? If you find any person निर्दयी, बहुत निर्दयी है, वह कितना निर्दयी है. You use how cruel is he. So this kind of sentences starts with how to talk in English, how to pronounce, how to use. How amazing creature is it? If you find any creature amazing, आनंदमयी, तो सरप्राइजेबल क्रिएचर यू फाइंड. ये क्रिएचर कितना अमेजिंग है, इनका कितना आनंदमयी है. यू यूज हाउ अमेजिंग क्रिएचर इज इट. हाउ लॉन्ग इज द डिस्टेंस. ये दूरी कितनी है, ये दूरी कितनी लंबी है. यू यूज हाउ लॉन्ग इज द डिस्टेंस. हाउ फार इज इट. ये कितनी दूरी है, ये कितनी दूरी पर है, ये कितनी दूरी पर है. So you use how far is it. I think you know very interesting kind of sentences as you have to use generally as talking to one another. I think you can now understand how to use this kind of sentences talking with late and how. Yeah, finally, if you understand, if you know, then if you have any query, then comment also. This is Dharmendra, and my YouTube channel starts with Dharmendra Kumar, and the link will be also given of S-Wala classes. Why it nicknamed S-Wala, as I solved, as I discussed earlier. So coming forward another type of video, I will come back also. So you know very better, you know better. So thank you. Please subscribe, like and share my video to whom you know better in your family member, friends, relatives, neighbors whom you know better, and it's this kind of video very helpful for them to share with one another. As I request you, as I said very kindly, so kindly please subscribe, like and share. So thank you, student.